So you want to learn how to pack light. Perfect, because in this video, I'm going to show you how I personally pack when I'm traveling with a carry-on only, usually for domestic or short weekend trips, or when I'm traveling alone and I just want to lighten the load. It's impossible to talk about packing for a carry-on only if you don't know the rules. You've got to know the rules. It's very important. There are TSA rules, and then each airline has their own individual guidelines and regulations for carry-on luggage. Each airline's sizes, dimensions, and weights are going to vary. So some airlines may allow for you to bring a larger carry-on luggage, whereas others may require you to bring a smaller one. Some airlines will allow you to get a free carry-on with your ticket, while others say that you have to pay. So you definitely want to check with your individual airline that you're flying with to find out exactly what the rules are regarding carry-on luggage. Okay, so let's talk about packing methods. There's so many different methods to packing that travelers swear by. So the first one is the rolling method. A lot of people love the rolling method. So what it is basically you're taking your clothes and you're rolling it to a tight, compact fit so that you can fit it into your suitcase. What people love about this is a lot of people will swear that it kind of reduces the wrinkles and also it gets a really compact fit, so you're really optimizing that space in your suitcase. So the best part about this method for me is that I think it really optimizes space. So if you're looking to make the most of the small carry-on space that you have, the rolling method is probably going to be your best bet. The downfall to the rolling method that I find is that it's not very good for big bulky items like big sweaters and big scarves. Those things are going to be a little bit harder to roll. So that's the only thing with the rolling method is that's just not good for big bulky items. All right, so the next method that I'm going to talk about is the folding method. A lot of people love the folding method because it's the easiest one. It's the one that's probably most talked about. I think it's because most people will stack their clothes in their drawer. You know, they'll fold it and stack it in their drawer. So what makes the folding method so great is that you can just take stacks of folded clothes from your closet or your dresser and put them directly into your suitcase. So it's probably the easiest method for packing quickly and trying to get it done. So the downside of the folding method is that A, it's not the best for optimizing space because everything is stacked on top of each other. And B, you can't really see exactly what's in your suitcase. So you're gonna have to take everything out in order to see what you brought, which is totally fine because a lot of people will take all of their stuff out of their suitcase when they get to their hotel, their Airbnb, or their hostel. Okay, so to take advantage of the best parts of the rolling method, along with the best parts of the folding method, what you can do is a kind of Marie Kondo style packing. If you don't know who Marie Kondo is, she is a tidying up expert. She's also a best-selling author and consultant. So she is known for her Marie Kondo method of folding clothes and tidying up. She's also got a show, I believe, on Netflix. I love her method. It's kind of like a mix between rolling and folding, and it really is good for keeping things nice and tidy, looking very presentable, optimizing space. You're folding things vertically and they kind of pop and stand up. You can see what you brought in your suitcase because it's all lined up and it's perfect. Actually, her method is what I use to organize my drawers. All of these things back here. I even fold my underwear. Sorry. So she's great. So if you're looking for more information on Marie Kondo and her methods of tidying up, I will leave her information down below. So these methods, the folding method and the Marie Kondo method, are really great for people who don't like to take things out of their suitcase when they're traveling. And they like to keep everything neat and organized in their luggage. It's great because that way, as soon as you open it, at a glance, you can see exactly what you brought and you can see everything in your suitcase. So another thing that a lot of travelers love to use is packing cubes. This is my personal favorite way of packing. I love packing cubes. I swear by them. They are amazing. They've definitely changed the way that I have packed and the way that I organize my suitcase, but they're not for everyone. So here's the deal with packing cubes. So the best thing about packing cubes and why I love them personally is because they're a game changer for organization. So they come in all sorts of different sizes and colors, and you can organize your suitcase any way that you want to. So you can organize your packing cubes by activity, by color, by item. So you could do socks in one, or shirts in one, jeans in another, 4 outfits in one, 3 outfits in another. You can organize it however you want to organize it. They zip around, and some are even compact and compression based. Once you start to get a good system going, you can pack like this. So the best thing about packing cubes is they're really, really good for organization, and they're really good for packing quickly. So when you're packing light and you're bringing a carry-on only, it's best to keep it simple and plan accordingly. So for me, I have found that I prefer to pack by activity and plan outfits versus pack for the length of the trip. So for example, if let's say I'm going on a 5-day trip to New York, I like to plan 5 individual outfits and maybe 1 extra instead of saying, okay, I'm going for a week, so I'm just gonna pack a week's worth of clothes. Do you see what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna go walking one day with some friends, have drinks, have a fancy dinner, play with my friends' children. Then I plan accordingly for those activities, and I plan by outfit. An outfit for hanging out with kids, an outfit for walking around New York City for a really fancy dinner. I like to pack and plan that way. I've also found that if I plan my outfits out in advance, it really helps me cut down in my brain power and the time it takes for me to get ready, because I know exactly what I'm gonna wear. Bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. I'm ready to go. So another good thing that I found for me in packing light and keeping my suitcase light for my carry-on only is to make sure that I'm packing lightweight materials. So when I'm packing carry-on only, that's the time where I'm picking my lightest materials. So a lot of cotton, linen, nylon, things like that on over a heavy wool or sweater that's gonna weigh me down. And ultimately the season and the weather of your destination is gonna determine what you're gonna bring. But you also wanna make sure you're bringing lighter weight materials over heavy ones. So if you're traveling during winter, it may be best to bring a foldable jacket versus a heavy coat. Or if it's really cold and you've got to bring a coat, a sweater, a scarf, and all that stuff, I would opt to bring 1 or 2 sweaters over 5. And so that 1 or 2 sweaters that you bring, make sure they're versatile and you can wear them with different things. Wear your heaviest items on the plane. Something else that I do when I'm trying to pack light, I like to make sure that I'm mixing and matching and I'm bringing things that are versatile. If I'm going on this 5-day trip, instead of bringing 5 pairs of jeans, I bring 2 and I wear them multiple times. If that grosses you out, I'm sorry. When it comes to clothing, another thing I love is what I like to call one-stop outfits. And these are gonna be your rompers, your dresses, your jumpsuits. They're perfect for packing light, because not only do they take the guesswork and the brain work out of picking an outfit, they're really versatile. So if you have a beautiful jumpsuit, you can dress it down for the day, dress it up for the evening. You can wear it all out with beautiful accessories for the day. Then the next day you can rewear it and put a sweater over it. And there you go. You got cute pants and a sweater or a top or whatever. And that's 2 outfits in one. So I love myself a one-stop outfit. So shoes. The same versatility I was talking about with clothing, you want to use for shoes. When I am packing a carry-on only, I like to bring no more than 1 or 2 pairs of shoes. If you're bringing a pair of sneakers, you want to make sure they're sneakers that are comfortable, that you can walk in, but also that you can pair with different outfits. So you can wear them with short, the skirt, you can wear them with a dress. Shoes are bulky and you want to work around that. Your heaviest shoes are the shoes that you're going to want to travel in, and that's what you're going to want to wear to the airport, so it doesn't take up any of your luggage real estate. Toiletries, skincare, makeup. When you're packing light, you want to keep it as simple as possible. So you want to bring enough to cover your needs and to make you feel confident, but not so much that you're bringing so many products that you're weighing down your suitcase and filling up that precious space. You want to dial your skincare and your makeup regimen way down to as few steps as possible. So if you've got a 7-step nighttime routine, bring that down to like a 3 or 4-step nighttime routine. So here it comes again, versatility. You're bringing products that serve more than one purpose. Product that I really love is NARS Multiple. This product is great because it can be used as eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, and I love to travel with it. I can use it in so many different ways, and it's one little product. Another thing I love to do, keep an eye out for my favorite travel size products. You can also take advantage of samples. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the travel size portions. If you have a very popular brand, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have a travel size portion, and that's what you're gonna wanna use to bring on your trips. We all wanna get the most amazing shots and pictures that we can when we're traveling, but when I'm packing light and traveling with a carry-on only, this is normally the time where I will trade in my DSLR for my iPhone camera, and these camera phones these days are amazing and they can do so much. I also love a GoPro. When it comes to entertainment, I try to do digital when I can. So instead of bringing a large hardback cover book, I'll opt to bring my Kindle instead, which is really lightweight. It's very sleek. That tiny little e-reader can pack a whole lot of books. So one last thing that I love to do when I'm traveling with carry-on only is to leave some designated room for bringing things home. So whether it's souvenirs for my friends and family or something for me, to pack that into my suitcase. So just make sure you're leaving a little bit of room in your suitcase to bring stuff home. So if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, definitely give it a like, subscribe to this channel if you love travel, and also hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Comment below and let me know your favorite packing light tip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Here's my filming buddy. Sesame, say hi. Sesame. Okay.